So a great secondary developmental exercise for transverse abdominal strength and recruiting multifidus and transverse and pelvic floor together is a set of exercises that we call our transverse abdominal series. So our patient here is going to take a deep breath in, and as she breathes out, her sternum is going to come down, her pubis is going to tilt, and then she's gently going to lift one knee into her chest and then the other. Beautiful. So we're looking at a variation of, in Pilates they call it tabletop with a 90-degree angle. What we actually want is tabletop plus about 25-30 degrees, okay? Once your knee is over the line of your belly button, you know that you are loading the soft tissue of the trunk, not the hip flexor, okay? So this is where it's really important to understand that difference between here, where your hip flexor is being loaded and potentially your lower back lifting throughout this exercise and a lot of abdominal work, versus this position here. So from here, the patient's now going to, the activation sequence is where we start, and we're just going to lift our toes back over towards our nose. Beautiful. And then from here, all we're going to aim to do is to keep these knees, doesn't matter how bent the legs are, as long as the feet are dorsiflexed, the knees are over the belly button. And what we're going to do is one at a time, as you breathe out and keep the upper body relaxed, bringing the sternum to the pubis, draw one toe up towards my hand. Hold it there, that's it. And now big breath in, hold it up there. And then as you breathe out, draw the left toe up as well. So that position now puts you in an active state, okay? Don't make it about the hamstrings, the knees can bend as much as they like, as long as those toes, big breath in, and as you breathe out, pubis comes back to sternum, drawing both toes now. Beautiful, look at that control. So that's a really nice indicator that we've got transverse abdominals working with multifidus, and that pelvic floor will come into play as well now as we're breathing. The understated and always under-discussed importance of breath is critical when dealing with the relationship of the triad transverse abdominis, multifidus and pelvic floor of the trunk. So from here now, we're going to go back to 90 degrees, a little bit higher, ensuring that the knees are still over the line of the belly button. Then we're going to draw one knee in as we breathe out. Draw that knee in, beautiful, until that touches the hand. Great. Just practicing a few on the exhale. And then once you've got the effort aligned with the exhale, hold that there. And we're going to, on the next exhale now, this maintains its position always. On the next exhale, we're just going to take this heel out about 15 degrees, enough to challenge this knee and make it want to slide that way. But you're not going to let it. Yeah, so no, don't straighten, just take the heel out straight. That's it. So challenge this. Good, and back in. Big breath out. And as you breathe out, this comes up a little bit higher now, and this toe goes out. Along with the heel, beautiful, and back in. So it's equally about how much this knee comes up, more so than it is how far this knee goes out. So we'll stick with the same side. So come up again. Beautiful, breathe out. Heel out to touch my hand. Great, and back in. So then we want to do 10 in a row on one side, breathing out. So the effort is aligned with the exhale. And again. And then as your fine motor control and muscle recruitment get used to the task, challenge the height even more. Once the brain gets used to what muscles it's talking to achieve the task, challenge it even more. And out, beautiful. And again, back up, breathe out, challenge that knee up, 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 and out. Great, two more, breathe out, beautiful. Last one, breathe out. Then we repeat on both sides. One thing to look for, as you're kicking out, Don't let the patient hitch through the lateral hip. Keep the hips aligned and square, and again, align the effort with the exhale. And they're the transverse abdominal slides.